Alright guys, well, it's Monday morning, and I don't remember what the date is, but it's Monday anyway. Well, we're ready to paint. Just went over cleaning this twice. I got it down to 600. As you can see, it is super nice and smooth. And I just cleaned it with Prep-All, and just kept using these lint-free rags until basically there was no dirt left, and that was 2 times. It actually cleaned pretty well. Wasn't able to get in here as good as I'd like, but you know, it'll work. So anyway, I got my 3-stage drying system hooked up. Oil, particles, and moisture. And got my brand new air hose. And now, carefully walk through the narrow path. Try not to pick up any dust if I can help it. Got my gun set up. Got the bigger air tips through there, so this thing has some serious air movement, man. It's measured in bars, so 2.7 to I think it was 3.0 is about where I want to be as far as bars go. I'm shaking my paint right now. Got my tack cloth laying out to kind of get all the sticky dried, and it's actually getting a lot better than it was. So anyway, let me show you that can of Prep-All. This is the stuff I used right here. I was going to use this stuff, but I noticed it wasn't really doing anything, so just used that and just cleaned it twice, and I think we're good to go. So, well guys, we're going to start shooting some paint, and once the first coat of base is down, I'll stop and give you an update. There's my paint right there. I got to keep shaking it for a little bit longer. Got my drawing fan out, and yeah, unfortunately my ballast went out on that light, so I don't have the light, but I've got decent enough light to do this, so should be good to go. So, alright guys, well, I'm super excited to start putting some blue down, so I'm gonna get crack-a-lacking here. Alrighty, first coat of base down. Actually not looking too shabby. Had to sit and play with the gun for a while. Finally got it to actually shoot pretty decent. Got a little bit of clumps in there, but I think that's because I didn't filter the paint out the first time. And the reason for not doing that was because it's a metallic. So I went ahead for the second coat. I'm gonna go ahead and just I went ahead and filtered it out. I've already got my gun full. I gotta wait probably another 5 minutes or so. Let this activate. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I guess you kind of got a little spotty right here. Of course, you can't really see it, but right in those areas there, whoops. You can kind of see some spots, but that's a firewall. Nothing to worry about too much. I'll see the imperfections when I get the clear on there. Hopefully the clear will spray pretty well. But it's starting to get warm out, so I'm trying to hurry up a little bit. But I went ahead and got the slow activator, so this stuff could just take its time. I'm going to go ahead and put about another half a cup down and try and get those spots that I missed. Focus in on those, and then just kind of give everything a good once over, and then clean my gun, let this sit for about a half an hour, and then go ahead and start mixing some clear. So, well, so far fairly decent, guys. I really just don't know. I don't have any runs. There's definitely not a run anywhere. But I just don't know. I think it could use a couple more coats because I can kind of see a little transparency through the primer, but it's shooting okay, so keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Alrighty, we'll get you at coat number 2. Okay. This is number 2. So probably about a full cup of paint, base coat on here. Looks a lot better in the camera than it really does in person. It's not horrible, but it ain't perfect. Actually came out pretty good. You know, there's still little spots here and there. Let's see. Right in here, I don't know if you guys, yeah, you see that rough spot. I don't know how that got there. That was all clean. But somehow, I don't know if, I think that's just the paint. Maybe a bunch of metallics built up there or something. Then I got a little bit of wrinkling right in here because I sprayed too thick by accident, but oh well. Got in here as best as I could. You can still see I missed in there. Couldn't turn the gun down enough because that gun just hammers the paint. Holy cow. That gun sprays. I probably should have gone with like a 1.6 fluid tip. This gun came with a 1.4, but it seems to work. I'm hoping the clear is going to be okay. This has been pretty smooth. It's a little bit rough feeling. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's just because it's a metallic. Kind of rough feeling in here, and all I see is just a metallic, so maybe that's just how it is. But you know, we got it as best we can. I'm going to let this sit for about another 20 minutes, and then we'll start getting some clear down. Shoot, you can see the overspray got everywhere. But let's get back in here, trying to keep the dust level fairly low in here right now. I got my pushing fan, got my gun all cleaned up, so we're back to normal there. It's definitely a pretty color. I'm pretty happy with it. But you can see in here, maybe, that when I filtered it, some of the metallics came out. And actually, to give you guys a little bit of a better idea, so the color, see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there you go. Look at all that metallic that settled on the bottom. So, not sure what to really do with that. How to get the metallics to, you know, keep from settling, but oh well. I'd say it came out pretty good for base. Really going to be able to tell when I get the clear down, so, which we'll find out in about 20 minutes, because I'm going to open up this stuff and start spraying again. So well, I'm going to take a breather, maybe get to work get some pictures online or something, and come back out. First coat of clear down. I got about 3 or 4, maybe gonna try and do 6. So let's see how we go. Looking good. Well, we got about 5 coats of clear down, and well, it came out okay. It'll be a lot better after some buffing, cutting and buffing. My clear sprayed on a little too thick, so that's why I got orange peel. But other than that, it's smooth. There's no runs. So I think we'll be okay with some. We'll do 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. Take the 1,000, get all the highs out, smooth it all up, and then use some of that liquid ice. But other than that, there's no. Just the light makes the reflection different, but there's no lines or anything, no blotches. You can actually, if you get real close, let's see here, kind of won't really focus, but you can see the metallics all over in there. So it actually didn't come out too bad. Right here is actually the best spot of the whole deal. You know, I think we'll be okay. I think it'll do. It's definitely not quite as good as I hoped, but hey, it's down, it's in color, and there's 5 good medium wet coats of clear on there, so we'll try out some cutting and buffing and hope for the best. So, alrighty folks, well, that's it for now. Next update will probably be some cutting and buffing. So, alrighty, well, I'm going to take a break, go inside because it's hot, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please leave a like and leave a comment. So, alrighty, appreciate you.